Okay. I'm
Hi,
Sam.
I'm Michelle.
And this is Midlife Matters, our new channel that we're going to have a go at talking about everything that affects us in our lives today.
For instance, menopause. The menopause is an absolute nightmare. There's so many women out there that are suffering with menopausal symptoms at the moment and not getting help, i.e. Sam. I've gone through mine. I'm not going to tell you our ages. Put it in the comments, but please be kind.
Please.
In fact, I'm having a bit of a hot flush now, my God. But yeah, you know, things from night sweats, getting angry, being worried,
Over emotional.
growing beards.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Becoming really
Losing
hairy.
hair.
Yeah, losing hair. Although, the one good thing about it for me was I used to have really hairy armpits. Now I've got one hair under each arm, which when I do shave my armpits, it's brilliant. But when you're looking down in a mirror, you actually see the hairs that are growing on your face.
Yeah.
Which is vile. It's really, really difficult time. And I just don't think there's any support for women like us.
No, apart from the old go on antidepressants, because somehow, I mean, I have been on them, not because I am depressed, but because apparently, but it aligns your brain apparently, but it wasn't, I didn't feel that great taking them because, and I've never wanted to do HRT because unfortunately I smoke and we have got breast cancer in the family, so I've always just gone through and sort of coped with my menopause problems rather than seek medical help. I have on a few occasions,
Yeah,
but it's slightly different for me because I never had children. I was infertile and had a hysterectomy when I was 40. But you've got 2 kids, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got 2 children, 2 adult children and 4 grandchildren. But I think people cope differently. Some people get night sweats. The triangular sweat is how mine started. And I woke up really hot and bothered. And then the brain fog when you get up in the morning.
That is the worst.
And you can't remember. You get up and you feel really agitated or worried about something that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
And it stays in your head. And mentally, it's really taxing. And obviously, you ran a pub. I work full time.
Yeah.
It was really difficult because there's no support out there. As in, you can go to a counsellor or you can try and get into a GP, but trying to get into our doctors is like trying to have a meeting with the Pope or the King.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's really hard.
But that can be a subject for another video, the NHS.
Yeah, definitely. Plus, these, trying to go off on a different tangent, but beauty products are made for older women by famous brands which we're not going to name, but they always use youthful-looking women, not normal women.
Yeah.
Because when you get up in the morning, you don't, unless you put your eyebrows on. Sorry if mine are a bit Joan Crawfordy, but my eyebrows, I've got blonde eyebrows and I've always had to pencil them in or dye them. Actually, I use the well-known box brand that men dye their beards with, and that's what I use on mine.
Just for men, you mean?
No, we can get done for that, can't we? Oh, that's all right then. So you're sweating now, God almighty. Honestly, bless her. Honestly, it's like you look at these beautiful women on adverts and think, not being funny, but she looks about 26.
I think the whole thing is you just don't associate with these images that they put out, do you?
No, no.
Because we have so many. I mean, there may be a lot of women that are very lucky and that don't have these symptoms, but your body.
Like our mum, she was like that.
Yeah, she went through her menopause relatively unscathed, I think.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Unlike us.
No.
So obviously that side of it comes from our father's side rather than our maternal side.
That's it. And it's the horrible, I can't explain it, this feeling that you get. It's like, it's anxiety and worry. And obviously your body changes as well because I was always 5'10" and a size 10, like yourself. And then when I got to about 46, I started to develop boobs and a stomach. And my arms and legs have never got any fatter. So basically, my body was like a robin. In fact, that's what my daughter calls me, a robin. It's awful, isn't it, really? But I mean, but I've accepted how I am because as you get older,
you do.
You have to accept yourself, don't you?
Yeah,
you
when
can't
you're
beat
younger,
yourself up.
I think it's a shame, really, because when you're younger, you do look at these stars And a lot of the kids look at them and think that's naturally how they are. But
Yeah.
with all the things that they can do now,
That's
with
it.
makeup and that, what's that thing they do? Contouring.
Yeah.
That the
What's all that
Kardashians
about?
do.
Honestly, I tried that once. I got up in the
Your
morning.
makeup's this thick.
When I get up in the morning, I actually look like the girl from The Exorcist when I've got my makeup on. I don't think I'm ugly, but I think I don't know. When I was younger, it didn't bother me because on most of my old
got up and
photos, I haven't got no eyebrows, but it didn't bother me because I had a fringe. But obviously, as I've got older,
Yeah.
I have my hair up.
You do.
You start to practice, don't you, with makeup and stuff. And I bought these eyebrow shapes off the internet, and you stick them on your eyes, and then you colour it in with powder. And obviously, I do wear glasses for watching TV. When I'd done it, I looked in the mirror, I thought, oh my God, I actually did look like Joan Crawford. And it's the thing as well, when you walk past shop windows or you look at yourself in the mirror,
you
don't recognise yourself. I thought, my God, I look like a giant sausage in my underwear. What's all that about?
Don't know, you just...
Because you've gone from having no boobs and a little waist. We've always been big-waisted, haven't we?
And yet, when you're young, you worry so much about what you look like. And then you look back at pictures and think, what on earth was I worrying about?
I know.
That is the thing.
Honestly,
you just think to yourself...
When you're young, you
don't appreciate it.
You don't. But as you get older, you try and fight the ageing process, don't you? By putting different makeup on and wearing different clothes. But honestly, when we were... Well, there's difference in age between me and you, but our grandma used to wear like a polyester trouser suit, and she used to have black permed hair, didn't
pearls,
she? With pearls, yeah. She was
typical
like
70s
so. Older women, they had a set type of clothing that they wore, didn't they?
Yeah.
And nowadays, women from I don't know what age, we all wear the same kind of underwear, don't we?
Yeah.
We all wear the same kind of clothes, albeit different types. But the fashion industry has
changed,
hit the nail on the head, hasn't it?
Well, it's seen a gap in the market.
That's right. So everybody sort of wears similar clothes, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, when we were younger, once you got to 40, a 40-year-old woman in the 60s would be the equivalent of even 70-year-old women. Well, they are beautiful. Our mum's beautiful. She's nearly
79,
80.
Yeah. She is really beautiful.
And she's so beautiful. But I never wore makeup. Has she?
No, she's never worn makeup. She always had black eyebrows. She had jet black hair when she was young.
Yeah.
Wavy jet black hair, didn't she?
Yeah.
She looked a bit like Sophie Loren.
Yeah, very natural.
Really
looking.
beautiful.
But I think that natural look now has just gone.
Yeah.
Because the kids just think the more makeup they put on, the better they look, and it just conceals all that youth.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager that people used to wear on stage makeup, didn't they?
Yes,
which was really thick, so they could
like grease paint.
That's right, yeah. So you know your face was defined, whereas nowadays they wear it every day, don't they?
Yeah.
What's all that about? Weird, isn't it?
I don't know how they find the time.
Normally, it's more stressful doing your eyebrows and your eyelashes in the morning. Using I use a curling wand for my eyes.
Always pinch, because my eyes are sagging now. You always pinch that bit at the top.
When you put it on and you put your mascara on, if you can see properly in your mirror, and then you see the odd hair sticking out, don't you? You have to pull that out as well.
Me being dark, crikey, I've got a moustache. I have to
I'm just like Mr. Wilkes of Emmerdale. If I didn't take the hair off the side of my face, my God, I'd be
got
really
better
bushy.
sideburns than my partner.
It's awful though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But I can never remember when I was young, people who were older, we never talked about their facial features. We used to
They were just old. You got to 40 when you're in the 60s, 1960, 1970, and that was it.
That's it, yeah.
You know, it was like women of that 40 upwards were never looked at, apart from film stars, and they were always an unattainable image, weren't they?
But I'm not ashamed.
It wasn't for the working woman, which I suppose that is a good thing now, because these, you know, the styles of makeup are attainable for everybody.
That's right. Yeah,
you can do it on a budget, or you can have it. I mean, I've used really expensive creams when I've had the money, and there's been very little difference between those expensive creams to something I get from Boots.
Yeah,
I think.
I must admit,
That's my personal opinion.
I think, I mean, I've used eyebrow powder from, am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
Poundland. Obviously, sorry if I get done, but the powder's fantastic. It's £1.
Is it?
But the same one, in Boots or anywhere else is like 4 or 5 quid, and it does the same. It does the same job.
Yeah.
Not that many people will think. Please don't leave any nasty comments. God, I need some sellotape to put my face back.
Old Sam, young Sam.
Yeah.
Old Sam, young Sam.
Turn it off now.
Anyway, we are going to carry on doing these videos where we're going to be talking about a whole range of subjects. I mean, I'm into true crime. I'm into paranormal. I'm a healthy skeptic about paranormal things. I love...
You love your dog?
Oh, God, my dog.
She's got a Doberman called Dexter.
He is my baby. Because I
He's
could never have
gorgeous.
babies. I've got 2 stepchildren, lovely kids. But because I couldn't have babies naturally, my dogs are my babies. Very spoiled, isn't he? Most
Very
spoiled dog.
spoiled. Very spoiled.
But we'll be talking about that. I'll be talking about my infertility. Shall I be talking about... She used to go...
My anger issues? Not really. I'll be talking about... Not really. Yeah, I will be.
we'll talk about the relationships
newly
we've had.
separated after... Well, I've been a year separated after 28 years.
Yeah.
I've been with somebody or 27. It's been that long and dragged out. I can't remember the exact time.
Yeah.
But,
and I think that's why we're doing this, because we think, sod it, let's just do it.
We're proud of who we are.
Yeah.
You know, just because... I mean, I am a bit overweight and I've got a few wrinkles. Maybe I've got a lot of wrinkles, but I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few friends who are over the age of 70 that I work with, and they're lovely ladies.
Yeah.
And they've taught me that, you know, you should appreciate every day that you live in, appreciate it. Give kindness out and it comes back to you. It really does, doesn't it?
I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that, and believe
We've
me,
been through loads of crap, haven't we, me and you?
And we will talk
Absolutely
about
loads.
everything. We're just going to be really honest about our lives and talk about subjects that we really, really like. So this is our first video.
Sorry, apologies for the way we look. Well, you look beautiful. I look like an old...
I don't look
Duffer.
beautiful at all.
You do.
Oh, there's my grandson at the back, Oliver. Hello, Oliver. But anyway, that's our first video. We're going to do another video in the next couple of days. We'll keep. If you like what we're saying, I mean, this might be a bit jumbled up.
This is like
first.
a rough cut of it, really.
Yeah.
We've got loads to talk about, basically.
Yeah.
Things that have happened in our lives.
And we want to involve you as well, don't we?
Yeah, we love talking about makeup. We love talking about hair products. Colour. Should you colour your hair or should you leave it to
Definitely
go
colour
natural?
mine.
I don't colour my
Grey as a
hair.
bloody
I've got lots of greys. I'm not bothered. But I think your hair changes as well as you get through your menopause.
It
It does. Obviously, it grows on your face and doesn't grow anywhere else.
Anyway, we're going to go. Like I said, if you do like what we're doing, like and subscribe, because obviously it helps the algorithm, we've been told. We don't know what the algorithm is, but apparently it helps. And we really want to involve you guys as well. If there's any like-minded ladies or
Please,
gents out
give
there,
us a shout.
Give us a shout. Drop something in the comments and we'll have a good old gossip. So I'm Sam.
I'm Michelle. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.